Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Titans heading out onto the field for the first time, and there is the #1 overall pick from 2025, Cam Ward, leading the way.
Got the ball from game 1 as a rookie last season, started all 17 games and had 15 touchdown passes and just 7 interceptions. Matured beyond his years. They've given him extra weapons now to help the offense.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play, second down.
Second and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Ward going to keep it on his own read. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. The man in motion is Tate. Throwing now, Ward. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think of a play like this as a corner. You've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
Unfortunately, just started 9 games last season because of injury, but did have 20 touchdown passes for the 2nd straight season. What makes him great in this offense is the ability to understand defenses, process, and make great decisions about where the ball should go.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 40-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Give him 3 on first down. They'll set up a 2nd and 7. give running left. It's McCaffrey. The 20. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 5. 62 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go now on first and goal. Out of the gun, Purdy. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense headed back out. There you're going to look at Brian Daboll, their offensive coordinator. His guys trail here in this first half. And now they'll focus on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The rush defense down on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Put a man in motion left. Ridley. Ward now working out of the gun. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now 3rd down and 7.
Third down.
In motion, the tight end. To throw is Ward. And that is incomplete. Well, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's taken on the 25. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Purdy off the play fake. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. And the Titans will have solid field position here as they take over at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. The slot man in motion right. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. They go play action with Ward. Robinson hauling it in outright. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is
coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Throwing is Ward. And that will be incomplete. There's that 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They'll run forward with Pollard. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Purdy looking to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing here, Purdy. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had run pick. Could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down. Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Ward. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Here's a screen now for Pollard. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Pass incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Purdy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete.
Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt.
Formation for the 49ers.
13 yards, the tally on the return there. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense set to go again. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. To throw, here's Ward. Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
And this is 3rd
Ward.
down.
It's Tate with a grab. And some room to run now. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Darnell Tate. It's a gain of 20. First down.
Here's Ward. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I think put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Back to throw again. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Should overcome here. 3rd and 17. Looking to throw. Ward. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. Back to throw, Purdy. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Final play of the half, Purdy. That is incomplete. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And able to get this out to the 25. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Purdy now to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Titans offense and running back Tony Pollard set to go back to work. Looking to put a drive together. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move.
It's a gain of 7.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Ward off the play fake. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Gain of 15. And the Titans first down.
Hand off to Spears. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
A little juke. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Tennessee.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 49ers, 43-yard line.
Spears with another carry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Third down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. On now is the Titans punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. It's picked up by the Titans.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Now they send a running back in motion right. Throwing now, Ward. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up a third down and goal. Back to throw. Moore. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a fourth down. Fourth and goal. A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Sly. From the right hash, that's a 31-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Second and 10.
On the play brings up second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 68 yards rushing for him now, and what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw. Purdy. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Cody Barton there with a pick. And the Titans are right back in this football game. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get free. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
At the 36-yard line.
To throw is Ward. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
He's going to let one fly for Tate. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Connecting here with Christian McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Now remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Purdy looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So decision time now because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. He's back to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Pass complete to Robinson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Titans.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he stays up. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle, got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him, all focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line.
And the Titans first down.
And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left. A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 4th down.
Ward to throw for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action here. Purdy. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Play action. Now Purdy. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So the victory here for San Francisco. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well